Okay, well, what we're going to do here today is adjust the chain on my 2014 Ducati Monster 1200S. I haven't seen anything like this on YouTube when I started looking for it, so I did some additional research. And what we're going to do here is, I've already checked the tension. I know it's a bit loose. I have also, one thing they tell you to do in the owner's manual is to rotate the chain and find the tightest part, which is nice to have the stand for. I can't find any particularly tight parts on this chain, so I'm going to proceed. Wouldn't technically probably have to use the stand, but since I have it, I'm going to use it. First thing you'll notice with this bike, unlike many other Ducatis with a single-sided swing arm, there is not two Allen head pinch bolts. There's a single Torx bolt that pinches the hub. You also notice the toothed round ring that rotates an eccentric to loosen or tighten the chain. I don't know if you can see that. Probably you can. It's on just to the right of the chain. That's what you use your spanner for. That's your T60 Torx bit pinch bolt right there. So I'll show you what we have, what we need to complete the job. It's really basic. I have a torque wrench. I have a T60 Torx bit, 1/2 inch drive. I suppose I could use the torque wrench, but I'm going to use the ratchet and something to measure with. Anything will work. I've got a 25 footer. If I remember right, the tension on the side stand is about 1.18 to roughly 2.5 inch and a quarter, in that range. And this is what you'll use to rotate that toothed ring that I showed you before. So let's get started. I'll take the T160 bit. Yummy, I like it. I don't know how much you'll be able to see here. I'll try to stay out of the way if I can. And we're going to loosen that Torx bolt, which I have already broke loose, so it's not particularly tight. And you don't need to remove it, of course. Just make sure it's loose. I'll get the spanner out. And it seems like several Ducati models, sometimes you go clockwise to tighten, sometimes you go counterclockwise. I haven't done this before, so I guess we'll just find out. And we'll just go clockwise first. Try not to scratch these pretty rims. Okay, clockwise tightens this one. I believe I've probably gone a bit far, but we'll find out. As it says on the swing arm, on this sticker and in the owner's manual as well, you measure from the bottom side of the swing arm right here, the metal part, not the plastic, the metal part down to the center of the link. And they say to press down with a finger and release. So I'm going to measure that. I have a feeling it's a bit tight. And actually it looks like it's pretty close. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to gently take it off the stand and hopefully not knock it over and make a spectacle. I'm going to put it on the stand because that's where you actually do your final measurement. And so that's what I'll do here. And if it's okay, I will go ahead and tighten that pinch bolt and we should be done. I'm going to just put my big butt on here for a second, move it around a bit. Now we'll press down again, release, make a measurement. And we are just right at 1.25 inches. So I'd say that's ever so slightly loose yet, surprisingly. I'm going to give just one more little pull on this ring. And give it another measurement. About 1/16 of an inch shy of 1.25 inches. And I'm going to say that that's good enough for me. As easy as it is to do this adjustment, I think that I'd just as soon be on the slightly loose side of the adjustment than the tight side. So I'll just finger tighten this pinch bolt. I'll give it a little bit of a snug here. Now it's time for the torque wrench. With the T60 Torx, from what I've gleaned on the internet, forums and stuff, they say the torque on the Torx pinch bolt is 40 Newton meters, which comes out to 29.5 foot-pounds. So that's what I'm going to give it. And it won't take a whole lot here. Lined up. Smooth her down. This is my torque wrench. 22.0. And we'll make one more measurement. Press down and release. And that looks just about right. A little bit on the loose edge of the spec, but that's okay. I can always do it again if it loosens up some more. I was about 1/4 inch loose, which surprised me, but anyway, it was easy, super easy. The chain has already been cleaned and lubed, and as I mentioned before, I did on the stand take the time to see if there was a tight spot on the chain. If there is a tight spot, that's where you want to make your measurement at. Anyway, that's how you do chain tension and chain adjustment, chain checking on a Ducati Monster 1200S. Thank you.